Howdy folks, it's Saturday morning. I think it's the 9th of September. There's the two bedrooms in the front, bedroom 2, bedroom 3. The entrance, this little area here with the block, that's for one of the garages. I don't know if I'll put the Corvette or the Denali in there. This is the garage slash workshop, 2-stall garage. Probably not big enough for a workshop. You know, if I do any work in here, it'll probably have to involve moving the cars out, and then I'll have about 35 feet, I think it is, which would be plenty to work with. And then I just have to move the cars in. You know, like I said, bedroom 1, bedroom 2, laundry, bathroom, and then those 2 windows over there are our bedroom. The entry into the house from the garage will have, I think it's going to be 4 steps up to a landing right here, and then straight through this door into the house. Over here to the left of the stair hole will be a mudroom. From this point of the garage to over there will be our exterior entry. There will be a couple steps up to a concrete landing, and then another step into the house. So this will all be opened here on the outside with a vaulted ceiling. There's 8 feet here. We'll have a 42-inch door, a side light, and then wall. Once you get in, right in that area, will probably be some kind of a bench. Right at the head of the, around in that area will be a small guest closet for jackets and whatever else. Yesterday, I don't know how well these videos are going to turn out on the wall left. We lifted those 2 sets of windows. That was a 16-foot wall. That was a nothing. And then this was a 52-foot wall back there. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 openings for French doors, and 1, 2, 3 openings for double hung windows. They're 32 inch. Each of the windows in a double hung set is 32 inches wide and 6 feet tall. We did that yesterday. We were fortunate. 2 of John's sons, John, his brother Jim, young James, he's a friend of young John, Marty, Gavin, the guy who's doing the plumbing, helped us, as well as my friend Mike, who lives down the road, and 9 of us on there. Oh, and Linda. We lifted that. It's estimated it's about 2,500 pounds. It's amazing how close, you know, I mean, when you think about it, that wall and that wall have to intersect, as well as that one and that one. And my gosh, right on the nut. So we're all framed in except for our mudroom wall and our entrance, and that'll be easy work on Monday. I'm going to be in meetings in the morning, and then Linda and I are going to go order windows at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So Linda will work with John, which is probably just as well, because a lot of the stuff comes down to well, do you want this or do you want that? And her and I think so much alike, but I like for her to have the final say on that. You know, John uses all these springboards to hold the walls in place until we get a roof system on, or other walls to hold it. But this was interesting. From that wall to that wall, that diagonal that he put on that. And that also gives it some rigidity. Like I said, I think on Monday he'll be doing this. I think then he'll be starting layouts and building the walls for each of the rooms, and that the walls will principally be here. You know, it'll be bedroom, bathroom, closet, bedroom, laundry room, bathroom, our room, and then a wall here. We'll have a nice walk-in closet out in this area, a walk-in pantry over here. So it's all the interior wall framing is going to principally be on this 1/3 of the house. This other 2/3, I'll call it, is going to be all open space with one single solitary post, probably right about here. So maybe 16 feet or so from our exterior wall. Here's the view we're going to wake up to and see every day. Now, a lot of those trees are going to go down, especially over on this side. Brian is going to come over tomorrow and on Sunday and take down some of the trees that we've talked about. So it's really coming together, folks. You know, I couldn't be more pleased with any carpenter than I am with John Van Cura. He truly was a find, and I got him recommended to us by our architect, Bruce Caulfield. And you know, a lot of the other people that we have are because of John. I used a guy, Joe Fisher, to do the waterproofing, and when you compare, he used commercial grade rubberized waterproofing compound. He put that on, then insulation, and then a waterboard, whereas another outfit that claims to be a residential waterproofer wasn't even going to put the waterproofing on, much less a commercial grade. So that was a win. Tim Zebro of Zebro Construction and all of his folks, that was a huge win for us. Tim is so flexible, and he's done so many other things for us. You know, I ask him to do this, and he just puts it on the bill. But you might think, well, duh. Well, you know what? He's been around here long enough. This job is stretched out. I'm glad it has, because you know, he'll use his equipment. I'll ask him, hey, Tim, can you pull this stump out, or can you move this pile of dirt? And you know, all of those things are valuable to us, because you know what he can probably do in 15 minutes, it would take Linda and I a day or two, if we were even able to do it at all. You know, thing I liked about Tim is we had a couple of big piles. We still have one down here, almost looks like a ski jump. All he did is he had a little bit of dirt, he says, because we've got some spots when he gets all done that he'll want to fill in. But you know, he did a nice job, you know, spreading this dirt here. I mean, we now have a beautiful gentle slope. My friend Mike and Jim are going to come and take that pile for their big bonfire from this fall. But here's one thing that Tim did for me. You know, there's a road, I'll call it, down there that separates our pond from low area. That road was always there, but Tim put some of our excess dirt down there and drove over it enough that I feel like we have a good solid base. You know, from my perspective, there isn't one thing that we would have done different. We know we have a lot to do yet, but there isn't one thing that I wouldn't have done different from what we did. Is it a lot of work? Yes. I was expecting it would be. I never really thought in my mind that I would be done by, I'll say August of 2017. I know what's going to happen is once we get this thing closed in, I've got a lot of work that I or Linda and I have to do. Things like we're going to do the wiring, the interior wiring. I don't know if we're going to do the I'm not sure what direction we're taking on insulation. I know we will have somebody do the drywall, though. We're just too old to, and that is not very strong. So, we'll certainly do all the painting. We're going to have once the floors are in downstairs, we're going to have a room that we use to spray paint or varnish on the material that we're going to be working with. We'll spray all of our siding downstairs. We'll spray all of the trim for our windows outside and inside downstairs. So it'll be a regular spray booth room. Anyways, that's it for this video. Today I'm gonna block underneath all of these areas where we have windows. So underneath this, I am going to go downstairs and put some blocking in. I'll probably do 3 to 5 short 2x6s underneath that post, and every post like it, to make sure that we have plenty of strength down there. Because for instance, this one, here's the post, but you can see here, you can see the studs or the floor joists. That's where it's nailed. So what I'll do is I'll put this series of 2x6s down there to support that and give it plenty of strength. And I'll do that wherever there's a window or a door. On the back here, I don't have to worry about it too much at all, other than over here in this corner, because we have those 3 sets of 3 each LVL beams that go to about here. And so what I've done is built a couple of posts over in this corner. Now I have to do it all the way around the rest of the way. So that's what I'm going to work on today. When Linda will be here tomorrow, she'll work on moving some of the gravel down below, and then we'll break a hole through some of the block above the strip footings and run some sump pump pipe from that corner over to here, which is where the sump pump pit is. So there's always a lot on the to-do list, never a shortage of things, and but this weekend we'll get the blocking done and hopefully get a leg up on the sump pump loop completion. Thanks for watching.